So Aegon's punched one of them. Miras fall. Hit another one. You heard me mention that Laniel got his crossbow out, right?
Yes, I have.
Okay, good.
I hope you've gotten ammunition for it.
Please say you've got ammunition.
No?
Huh.
But
Figured I was forgetting something. Well, Laniel sheepishly, quietly, without mentioning anything, slips that back away and pulls out the wand instead. Probably has a better chance of hitting with the wand anyways. Oh boy.
Okay.
I'm a
You
smart
know
cookie.
what? I'll give that to you. That's one move action. Yeah, you can slip it back and you pull out your wand instead.
No one
Okay.
sees it.
Mhm.
It's dark. No one understands.
It is.
And
Lyanna rolls perception to see it.
No, Lyanna's focused on the guys in front of her who are attacking them. She has no reason to look at the
Okay.
sorcerer. Okay.
He's equal caster level, isn't he?
No, it's a level 1 spell and I'm level 2.
But you're still caster level 1, I believe.
Really?
I mean,
Is that how that works?
you're level 2, but you know what? I'm just gonna. It succeeds. You can cast it. You're familiar with magic.
Yeah,
missile.
within the rules you can, yeah.
You're familiar with magic missile.
Uno momento. Hey, 5 damage.
Hey, which one do you target?
The one that Aegon hit. It's more damage I've done in either of the previous sessions combined.
I was so proud of you. Yeah, so Laniel sort of draws out his wand and with a flare, flick of his wrist, he casts a burst sort of flickers
Spurts
from
out.
the end of the wand, and it sort of condenses into this white ball of arcanic magic and strikes strikes around Aegon's shoulder and splashes straight onto the guard facing him, and it explodes onto his armor and dents it very greatly. You see sort of blood beginning to ooze out of the open wound now, as he grunts and stumbles back. All right, that's very good. It's the guard's turn. It's 3 guards' turn. Okay, so Laniel, could you Mega's in front, guardfriend is in front. What are the rest of your formations, if you don't mind me asking? Where Nixxi, Wicked, and Glant. Where are Laniel and Co? How are they standing?
I didn't say this, so it's really up to you. It's my bad for not
No,
saying
it's
it,
okay.
but I assumed Laniel, when drawing his crossbow, would take steps back as he usually does.
Okay, so I would say he's. I'll put you in optimal positions. I'll be nice. Okay. All right. Guard 3 tries to flank Mega. Aegon
He's gonna provoke an attack of opportunity.
from.
Moving
Wait,
through
sorry?
my threatened area.
Yeah, it's within your threatened area. I believe it might also be in Wicked's threatened area. If I put you all in the right spots. So, okay,
Rip.
Yeah, I guess Kidney punches him as he tries to scoot by him.
yeah, you kidney punch him real hard.
Kidney punch!
His kidney ruptured.
Kidney punch, and pause!
It's just like 50.
I just imagine him just like fall to the ground, just like wheezing, like, I'm gonna piss red.
Yeah, so you manage to kidney punch, you dent like his armor straight into his side, and sort of you hear sort of the skin break and flesh kind of oozes as it digs into his waist.
Oh, that's painful. That's painful.
Can he still swing? I believe so, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if he's
Yeah,
not,
still
he's
swing.
not down or incapacitated, he's still.
Yeah, he swings at you. He in his rage, he kind of swings straight at Aegon. He manages to hit because his training, his intense training with Commander Sphincter has allowed him to not only fight off the pain, but he's quite apt with space.
Somebody forgot to lube one too many times. Yes, that's what it sounded like without lube.
So as he Okay, it is the two other guards' turns. The other guard is going to try and flank Miraz. Fall.
Miras, fall.
Miraz, fall.
Miras stand.
No, you're doing it wrong.
Okay, since he's entering your threatened area, you can swing at him, Shock. Alright, so as he tries to sort of sneak up on your side to flank you, you swing your flail out, and it catches him right in the chest, barely missing his throat. And it tears off his armor, tears off his flesh, and he sort of screams and yells as huge chunks of his skin is ripped off, and it starts oozing and bubbling with every breath that he takes. Still, he sort of braces himself and he swings at you with all his force. And because of his injury, he's sort of blinded a little bit, and he manages to miss you. And all you feel is sort of the wind from his attack, sort of buffet your body from the side. Okay, the last one tries to intercept the guard friend. I believe none of you are within threatened range, so he's just gonna roll. He hits guard friend.
God damn it, guardfriend.
For 20 damage, he dies. Oh, never mind.
2.
Oh.
Damn, guard friend.
Right, does guardfriend get an attack?
Guard friend does get an attack.
Yeah, but he comes after me, and I'm last.
Yeah, he comes after you. So guard friend sort of with his training, he sort of predicts the movement of his old companions, ex-companions rather, and he manages to brace himself as he lifts out an arm to sort of catch and deflect the mace hit, and it tears off a bit of his armor and a bit of the skin, but otherwise he seems fine. It's Liana's turn. Yes.
Okay then. I don't want to move too much because I haven't moved, so I'm kind of in the way of them attacking Suzu and
Glant, yeah, and
okay.
Laniel.
Laniel.
I will tell you that one guard is directly in front of you, right beside Aegon. Aegon is a little in front of you to the right.
That's good. I'm gonna hit him. Is he facing away from me? Since
He is facing you are facing his side, so
okay,
you're flanking him.
One automatically misses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it automatically misses.
Yeah.
So you sort of pull out your you swing your cutlass, but it barely your hand sort of slips or something. The alcohol may be imbibing you, and you kind of just miss him, and he turns to look at you and glares. Don't drink and swipe. All right, so guard friend is going to try and attack his assailant.
Come on, guard friend. Yay, guard friend.
Guard friend, ooh. Okay, guard friend
Guard friend-
manages to empowered by does he because he's
He
an
gets
ally?
the song, yeah.
This gets okay.
Yeah.
Empowered by your bravery and empowered by his allegiance to the kingdom and his anger for for his friends having betrayed their home. He sort of manages to rear up his power, and he yells as he swings down, and it crunches onto the guard in front of him. It's a shield. It breaks through, and it sort of just tears through the opposing guard's hand and just rips it right off. As he screams and yells, he kind of stumbles back, and guard friend kind of yells in delight. The last guard is up now. He's going to... Dang. What is he going to do?
Die. Seppuku.
Seppuku.
Commit Sudoku.
The closest one to him is still... The closest one to him is Shock, so he's going to attack Mirasfall. He's going to try and flank from the other side.
I have
Shock,
3 guys on me!
Good,
You're
man.
too
Oh, is he getting
close.
flanking?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm getting flanked by 3 guys.
Well, you're getting attacked by one guy, you're getting flanked by 2 guys.
this is the
Yeah.
kingdom of Ain.
Yeah, they take it seriously.
Alright, Shock, you can swing in defense because they enter your threatened area.
All the feels combat reflexes.
Yeah.
Oh, does he have combat reflexes?
What?
No.
No.
All right, we will say that Miras is a little distracted, so the other guy manages to move in. How's that?
I
Well,
mean,
he doesn't have combat reflexes anyway, so the whole argument's moot.
Yeah,
it
so
is.
basically, I can only have one attack of opportunity until I get my next turn.
Yeah, it hits.
Fuck!
This is how the group dies.
Okay, so he swings sort of at your side, and he manages to hook your arm as he brings his mace up and yells with a war cry. He manages to tear off. He manages to slice through your armor and tear off a large portion of your arm as you cry in agony. Take 8 damage. Someone might want to save Raz. And that's the end of the first phase. The end of the first round, sorry. And Kira, it is now Jules' turn.
Right. The one furthest. Which one's the furthest to the back?
The one you're behind.
Currently, the one facing Shock, you would say, is still furthest
Right.
to the back.
The one at the first attack, probably.
Yeah.
Is he damaged?
Yes, I
Yes.
attacked him.
Right, I'll take the one to the right of him.
To the right of him, the one that hasn't been damaged. Okay.
Yeah, 5-foot move in, and I'm opening up with 3 attacks to his back.
Sounds he's
2 attacks.
You're facing his side, is that
I'm
okay? But you're
invisible.
flanking. Okay, got to his back. Okay.
Right, so I'm rolling at +9 for the first one and +7 for the other 2.
Okay.
All at once.
Oh,
Oh!
Jesus fucking Christ.
So hang on, I
Critical
okay.
to confirm.
I roll confirmations at my highest attack bonus, which is 7. Nope, neither. Okay, so damage for the first one.
Yeah, roll damage to all of them, yeah? Alright.
So, Jules appears behind him, and with a burst of ki, eviscerates him.
Pretty much,
One-
yeah, you eviscerate him and
First
so
sword hits, drops into his knee, second one rips through him, and the third one, which you can't really see either of our arms moving to do, finishes him off.
okay, so like everyone else just sees sort of her form flicker back in the darkness as suddenly the soldier in front of her sort of barely manages to get out a
Explodes.
scream, sort of before you see blood and flesh splatter everywhere, and the other two closest to Shock kind of turn to you and look a little shaken by what just happened.
You know, realistically, I should have used 2 on him and the third attack on the one to my left.
Yeah, well, you know.
If you were smart,
Right.
maybe.
Swift action to duck back into invisibility because fuck standing near a bunch of guards.
I like how you just leave Shock to take it.
He's the tank.
He's also taking a
fact
shitload of
that-
damage.
The guard is kind of caught off guard and he suddenly thinks you are the biggest target, so he's going to try and find and hit Jules. Perception of course fails.
Yep.
And so he is unable to find her. He sort of growls and says, "If I can't find you, then your friend is dead." And he swings at Miras.
Good.
I really should have only spent 2 of those attacks on him.
Thank God.
46
Okay.
Shield!
Okay. So yeah, you bring up your shield just in time as he swings his mace around and it thunks and it falls limp to the ground. His arms and his mace sort of fall, just stopped right in its tracks. All right.
You
It
really
is
want to join your
now-
friend!
Actually, I fucked up. I fucked up order. I'm sorry. Oops.
I realized.
You should have told me.
I just realized.
You should have told me. Oops. Okay, you know what? Nikki, it's your turn. I'll assume that he went. I'm glad he didn't damage you anyway. So Shocked, you get to fight back. I'm sorry. I
Fine.
apologize. Nikki, it's your turn.
Describe the 2 guards near Shock. Miras,
Damage-wise. Okay. The one he's facing, the one that you can barely see, sort of behind, from your perspective, he's sort of he is bleeding, but he's still able to sort of stand on his feet quite well. He seems ready to go. The one to Miras' right, however, seems to be doing a little worse for wear as he sort of slumped a bit. He's sort of clutching at his chest, where he's trying to stem the bloody, oozing mess left on him by the flail. What would you like to do? If you are trying to shoot the one in front of Miras, I feel that you would have a harder time. You would have to move a bit from where you're standing.
No, she's
In
trying.
order to
She's.
land him.
I was actually gonna try and have her fascinate the one flanking him.
Okay, you want to fascinate him?
Yes, she will sing again. She will use a performance.
Okay. Could you tell me the mechanics of fascinating? So does he just get distracted? He can't
Fascinated creature is entranced by the spell effect. It sits quietly, taking no actions other than hit him.
Yeah, so you manage to effectively fascinate him. You sort of sing, and he sort of kind of leans back, and he looks over in your general direction, kind of dazed, as he blinks and is entranced by your beautiful singing voice. Okay.
Never gonna give you up.
Never let you down.
Never
Mega,
gonna
it is your
roll,
turn.
alright.
It is Aegon's turn.
Fury of blows at the one behind me.
There's one to your side. Is that the one?
Well, there's two, right? I'm being flanked.
Yeah. So one in
Alright,
front of you and one beside you.
I'll attack the one that I've damaged before. Actually, be more effective, assuming I manage to hit him.
Okay, roll. You've actually both have damage actually on them.
Oh, that's right. I did damage both of them.
Yeah.
I'll go with one in front anyway.
Okay. First one is a hit.
And do a quick kick to the thigh.
Okay.
To the other kidney.
Roll for damage. So you give him a swift kick to the thigh, and it sort of you hear the crunch of his what is that? His femur, as he yells in pain and falls to his knees in front of you. He sort of he goes onto all fours and kind of drops his mace a little bit, and you see sort of the bone starting to. You see sort of a little dent on the front of his armor plate, likely a open wound from his bone cracking open. Okay, there are how many left? Yes, one is dead. There are still 5 left. Shock! It is your turn.
I attack the one in front of me, the one that is not
Fascinated.
Not fascinated, so the one in front of you. Okay. So as you swing your flail around, you manage to sort of catch him on the side of the face, and it sort of rips flesh from his cheek out as he cries and yells, and it dents a bit of his skull, and he falls. He staggers to the right a bit from the momentum, his face kind of bleeding out. It is now Judah's turn. Laniel.
Are there any of the guards that are undamaged right now?
None of them are undamaged.
Okay.
They all seem to be at moderate stages of injury. The one flanking Aegon seems to be ready to attack Lyanna.
Does Laniel have a clear shot to that one?
The one to Lyanna, she would have
Yeah.
to take a few steps back into
If
the
you're
left.
using magic missile, you
No,
always have a clear shot as long as
I'm
you can
using
see it.
I'm using color spray
Ah,
because these ones have eyes.
You have to go back into the left.
Would
You
that
would have
put
to
me in
expose
danger
yourself
from? Oh.
a little bit.
Well then, could I move, use it, and then use a free action to
Yeah,
to
and
jump
then you
back?
could step back behind Lyanna.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay.
So that is 1d20 plus 1, actually, since I'm level 2, right? Isn't that how that works?
yeah, that's spell ability. Like, Glant's got a bloody meteor storm attack he's just refusing to
Oh,
use
right!
for
I
some
forgot
reason.
about that. Hold on.
Yeah, it's 1d4 plus 1 fire damage, and it keeps hitting the area.
Area is the key word there. Can I just...
Yeah,
Just,
well, no, you fascinated
Hello.
someone.
Apologies.
So he can just pin that area.
Uno
I'm
momento.
standing there.
Yeah, that's true.
Look, that's more your problem than Glant's.
Hey,
So there-
hey,
Also,
really
it's only
isn't-
it's 5 foot big. You could just hit that guy.
I didn't use one of my precious performances to save Shock for him to be pelted by fucking meteors, okay?
Yeah, if you color
I know,
storm
yeah.
and hit more than 2 of them, then they're going to be locked down for like
Depends on their HD, doesn't it?
2.
The thing
Yeah,
is-
they have 2
Hit
or
die.
less.
Okay. So actually, could I do that then? Is there a position I could cast from where I could hit more than one of them?
Without hitting one of your allies? No.
Yeah. Okay. Didn't think so.
I mean, I am literally like, if one of the guards hit me and do max damage,
Shock
I'm
might not
dead.
be doing well next
Well, look,
turn.
you're not dead. You're just going to be knocked unconscious. There's another 10 HP before
You're going
you
to be
actually die.
bleeding.
Another
Only
18
for
HP
crit.
before I
Bleeding
actually
out.
die. Yes, but fucking hell, I don't want to die.
Yeah, but they're not going to attack you once you're down because there's still people up and throwing shit at them. And I'm invisible, so I could just heal you.
That implies you can use the wand.
50% chance it'll work, roughly.
So are there
Well,
2
40.
around Shock then? I'm misunderstanding the arrangement.
Yes,
if you-
there's one in front of Shock and one to the right of Shock.
And the one on the right's fascinated.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you stun
considering, oh wait, yeah, is there a position I could stand in where I could only hit the guard with color spray, and then still be able to jump back behind Liana?
The one in front of Liana, yes.
Well, no, can I hit the one in front of Shock?
God no, Shock is all the way in front.
Okay, then I'll hit
I'm
the
a
one in front.
tank.
I'll hit the one in front of Lana then.
Okay. You spray at him and kind of fans it away from his. He closes his eyes and sort of fans it away, and he yells at you, "I know your trick, sorcerer!"
I start crying.
Oh no! And you duck behind Liana. Die behind
Well,
the
no,
rock.
I'm not crying because that's not my role. That's his. It's not that my role sucked ass. It's that he just got good.
And I laugh.
You got
Like,
good.
You still have a full move action.
All right. No. Well. No.
To do what?
Yeah, and I was gonna say no. I stepped out
I was trying
behind
to see-
Liana to spray the guy, and then I stepped back in.
Yeah, I was sort of hoping he could activate his bloodline power as instead of a move action, but no.
nope.
Besides, I don't want to hit anyone else with that, even though it
You
does
can-
shit damage.
You could. There are people you can hit with just it. A 15-foot square is basically a square
You're a
in
square.
terms of movement.
Oh. Okay, we're gonna try and end this quickly-ish.
Without
Hopefully.
anybody dying.
One way or another.
Yes, I'm hoping.
Shock. If you attack the guy fascinated, he's flat-footed at the moment, so he loses his dex bonus.
But he's not gonna be fascinated anymore. It doesn't. If you draw a weapon on him, he loses fascination.
Ah,
They
Immediate
don't know
threats break them out of fascination.
but then
Hey,
attack
look,
him
I'm
yet?
trying to prevent metagaming here.
isn't he?
Yeah.
And
this
Suzuko,
is
Suzuko can't tell them this because she has to keep singing. And the only reason why she can fascinate him is because
She's
he can hear
panicking,
her.
saying she's in her head.
she
she's
can't
like,
use
"Oh,
dance
no."
because he wasn't looking at her.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He's still fascinated, distracted. Okay.